What is going on, Chatbot Builders? In this video, you're going to learn all about how to create your welcome message for your chatbot. All right, so when you're in your dashboard, we're in a new account today. We're going to head on over to the flows section. You'll already have this flow built in, but in case you were starting from scratch, what we would want to do to create a new flow is click on the add button. We'll provide a title for our flow. In this case, it'll be welcome message, and click continue. Now, you can decide how you'd like to make your welcome message, just like you can all flows. In this case, I'll show you a static welcome message. This is kind of like pre-LLM, pre-AI, and you can still use this today and it would work just fine. So in this case, this message is only going to be displayed one time, and it's going to be the very first message that your bot sends to the user on whatever channel that they're on. So we could say something easy like, "Hey, how are you today? Thank you for checking out my chatbot. How can I help you?" To preview this flow, I'll click publish. I'll open up my assistant here and I'll click preview. I can make this screen larger. I can see, "Hey, how are you today? Thank you for checking out my chatbot. How can I help you today?" Okay, so that is working exactly like we want it to. In this case, let's go ahead and say we want to use AI for whatever reason. We can do that as well. In this case, what we would want to do is we could click the plus icon here, or you could double click your screen and we'll click on the send message option. And this is going to be our new starting step. So we're going to hit the play icon, and now this is our new starting step. I'm going to switch their positions here, and what I want to do is I'll click inside this block and I will change the title here. I'm going to click the title and say generate text for welcome message. I can click save here, and then I'm going to click add content, actions, OpenAI. I'm going to click on the OpenAI element, and I can see that I've got several options up here at the top. But for the welcome message, because it's only going to be displayed one time, I only need to use many, and I'm going to make a generate text element very simple. Keep in mind that you're going to want to change this custom field only for the welcome message. 99% of the time, you'll never want to adjust this. It'll be fine as last input. But for the welcome message, because your bot is the one sending the message first, in this instance, there's not going to be a message from the user, so there's no last input. So for the welcome message only, I'm going to go ahead and provide instructions for my bot to give the correct greeting that I want. So I'll say, your goal is to greet the user and say, "How can you help with Ryan's restaurant today?" And so in this case, I've called out my business. It'll be called Ryan's Restaurant. Now, what I'm going to want to do is be sure that I click here, add new custom field. I'm going to name this custom field, this variable, welcome message text, something like this. I'll put this on my clipboard here. Continue. And so now the helpful assistant has instructions from me, the admin, as the user, so I can get the response that I want. Your goal is to greet the user and say, "How can you help with Ryan's restaurant today?" Whatever the bot comes back with is going to be saved in this custom field, welcome message text. And by default, we have a connect user to human function. I'm going to disable that because we don't need that for the welcome message. We'll click continue here. And the next thing I'll want to do is I'm going to take this continue node and I'm going to drag it over here. Now, in the case OpenAI ever failed, or OpenAI was ever down, we already have a fallback bubble for you. So you can continue over here and connect with any other LLM that you have chosen. This is a brand new account, so we're only connected to OpenAI, but I wanted to point that out. So we'll delete this for now. And here we'll click on this block, and this is send message. That is a fine label, but we're going to remove the static text. And instead, we're just going to use the dynamic text, the variable, the custom field, which is a welcome message text, what we made in the previous step. So in this case, we're generating the text, and here we're sending it. Let's click publish and click on our assistant. This is our message before. "Hey, how are you? Thank you for checking out my bot." To trigger this new message, after we've hit publish, we're just going to click this button here to refresh it. So now we'll get our new generated text. "Hey, welcome to Ryan's Restaurant. How can I assist you today? Whether you need information about our menu, reservations, or anything else, I'm here to help." So that was great. Maybe that's a little too wordy. So what I'll do here is I'm going to click, I'm going to say, your helpful assistant, and you only respond or reply in one simple sentence so that your response is short. I've changed the custom instructions here, but I'm not going to need to change the user message to the bot. I'm going to click continue, and I'll click X here, I'll click publish, and what I'll do is again hit the refresh button here, and now I'll see a third welcome message, and this will be shorter. "Hello, how can I assist you with Ryan's Restaurant today?" And that is how you make a welcome message. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.